Delicate hide's always been a bit of a bottleneck in Soulmask, and Shifting Sands is no different, especially now with different beasts to acquire it from and all new projects to use it on. If you're looking to make yourself the Eagle class flying ship and need some delicate hide, not sure where to find it on Shifting Sands, I found a couple of spots. Delicate leather can be crafted from delicate hide, delicate pelt, or on this map, the Anubis Hound will likely be the second boss you'll be facing. And if you don't feel like getting him all the time, there's a couple of other sources, like I said, that we found. You will also get rare carcass chunks. In the slaughtering bench, you will eventually unlock the ability, and it's 6 pieces of leather per 1 chunk, so it can be quite the output, and a much better use than, say, turning that into rare beast bone. One of the first and possibly easiest ones that you will come across, as there's not a huge amount of environmental nonsense going on here, but I still advise putting on your best heat and poison and whatnot mods, as you never know where you might stumble. You'll likely be needing to come to the salt pan to get a butt ton of salts, and the rocky hills for mining coal ore, which you'll also need for smelting down your iron. Keep your eyes peeled for elite baboon nests. There are at least 2, I believe. Yeah, that guy's a boar. Now, we were in bronze gear the first time we faced the regular baboons, and there were no worries, and the elite baboon gave us a little bit of trouble. We had followers with us. Be warned, he can be a bit spicy. The regular baboons are only going to drop premium leather and hide. I should have let him hit me. I'll go to the next spawn and let him hit me to show you how much he damages. Now, keep in mind, the higher level your hunting skill is, the better output that you are going to have for slaughtering, and depending on server settings. So definitely go around and kill as much as you can and achieve these achievements, and try and at least get top hunter so you can get his head. So you can get his head of elite animals and put them up as decorations. Save his hunting score. This one didn't even give me the option for a head, but try and get the best type of butcher's knife that you can if you are only on bronze. Try and go to an area that maybe some guys are dropping some iron weapons, or put up the decorative Christmas tree if you have that available. And you can dismantle the moose saddles that it drops every now and then. Get your followers to pick it up. You might get 1 iron, you might get 3 iron, depending on the grade of the saddle. You will need an uncrafting table and a tier 2 uncrafting table, which does require a little bit of iron. You can usually find those bits from doing a dungeon, like the Ancient Ruins dungeon. That's fairly easy. Kill the mechanical dudes and smelt down their stuff. You might find a little bit of coal in a box that you can use for the blast furnace, or just some straight iron bars on occasion. So keep your eyes peeled for that so you can get a good butcher's knife. You'll just have a way better chance than with your bronze one. But if bronze is all you got, bring that. And he will drop the delicate pelt, which will then turn into delicate leather. He'll also drop a decent chunk of rare carcass. This guy's spawn is just east of the salt pan. Our next guy's up here. And these guys can one-shot you and your thralls. Even these dudes, if you're not paying attention, they throw poop at you or something. They're throwing something at me. And it does pretty decent damage. Oh, dude. He hits for about 1,000. Not sure why I can't save his head at the moment. I was getting his head earlier. Real game. But again, there's lots of coal nearby for some decent levels. You can get mineral oil also from coal, which you'll need that too. Just from harvesting it, you get a chance of it dropping. You don't have to learn and squish and such. We originally found it from killing the elite wild lion. When we were coming to do this dungeon, we thought, hey, why not pop up here? It's really close to the sunken city portal, and you got an iron mine right nearby, as well as this one. So you come up here, kill him. You will need some heatproof mods and probably some poison mods, because there's lots of cobras around, and the sandstorms suck. You don't want to get lots of stacks of heat. That also sucks. So you and your follower want heatproof mods, the best you can get. I get a bunch from just dismantling guys I kill or deter and steal their armors stuff. Barely even have to make any of my own, and boxes in dungeons drop them too sometimes. Troll camps. And they can be sandstorms, and sandstorms suck. So this guy has some pretty shitty movesets where he'll jump on you. Oop, die snaky. But he's like any big cat. You just wait for this stalking thing to happen and dodge his moves. You gonna get me, buddy? Yeah. Just play Dark Souls. Roll around a bit. Come on, dude. And so he's gonna knock you down, press X, get your score, save his head if you can. Hides. And as it is only just him here, he can be a little bit easier than the baboon, but because the environmental poisons and heat strokes, and if the sandstorm comes, you'll get a lot of heat stroke really quickly and get really tired, and it's pretty poopy. Don't let that happen. Maybe bring your original little flying boat with a house on it so you can shelter. There's also another slightly easier to access depending on your ability of definition of easy, just over here by the river. As you've either got a bit of climbing, you could come up here on your original small flying boat, which you can do, or get past some other lions. Remember, don't lead them out of the red circle or they might heal, and that sucks when they're almost dead. Can I swap to my weapon? You're not going to kill him this easily. There's also a tablet that you can touch for a little bit of lore, but mostly whenever you touch these, they give you points. Depending on the grade of the tablet, you might get one, you might get a few more. And in case you didn't know, you don't have to hold E, you can just tap it with your mouse and sit back. Got my tech point and best Jackie's box, which is buried underneath the sand. I don't know how to get a box if it's buried under the sand, to be honest. Let me know in the comments if you do. And depending on your skill level, you can also kill the elite wasteland wolves. They're in a similar kind of area. The regular wolves giving you just hide. Oh well, premium hide. There's scorpions and there's a lot of wolves, so they might be a little bit harder for you to get, but they do hit less hard. I, on my server, didn't actually get any when I first harvested the elite wolf, but I was using a bronze knife. So keep that in mind. You definitely have a lot more chance with this. Or maybe, I don't know. Didn't give me shit but premium stuff. But someone in my comments let me know that they'd been hunting the elite wolves and that had been regular for them. So I thought I'd chuck that in here, and it's definitely worthy. So thank you, commenter. His name I cannot remember. I'm so sorry. There's a couple more spawns for the elite wasteland wolf, and you can kill him and the mountain lion kind of whoop whoop like that. We got one here, one over here, and one up in the sand canyon. I'm fairly sure there's only 3. There might be one more. Now these guys are a bunch of dicks because they're like the wolves, but harder. You'll also need to be coming to this area to get cactus for cactus essence and maybe camel's feeds. The red sands on the north part of the map. Closest portal is probably this guy. The hyenas are like wolves but more hyenery, so they'll call in more of their friends. There's also a bunch of poisonous shit around here. You're looking for the elite hyena's den. Bring a sickle and a axe with you because you can sickle these cactus, and the bigger cactus up here you can axe down. Again, your better quality, the better. Just around up here on this ledge. This guy's pretty easy to get to. Sandstorms will still come and hit you here. And these dudes generally have a fair few guys around with them. You can pick off, but they're very jumpy. Get his head if you can, and get your delicate hides. This spawn is just here, and you can walk your way around harvesting stuff. Think there might be one in there. And another spawn up here. Now the dudes in this area are no joke, but they do drop iron gear. Especially if you deter them, you might get even better stuff, which you can dismantle if you have that dismantling bench set up. And on occasion, you might even find in their boxes some actual delicate leather, or delicate hide. That was a good fluke, because sometimes that doesn't happen. You get healing tints from here in case shit starts getting got. There is an elite outcast leader. You can get cups off without having to go into a big barbarian barracks, in case you didn't know. And he quite often drops quite repaired red set of steel gear. There's another guy that has a hammer that we've been killing a bit of and getting some nice free loot from him. He's one of the first bosses down at these holy ruins, and we've gotten a lot of red hammers from him. They'll often have another big loot chest here with more chance at getting high. This particular camp's right here. There's another elite hyena in this area, but he's going to be much higher level. A little bit south of that, we have starfall fields, just a little bit easier, and you'll need to come here for some meteorite ore. And you can find a variety of different beasts at this place, and there's usually a lot of them. Sometimes baboons get another chances at your hide, but there's a fuck ton of them here. Sometimes we have regular lions. The elite guy will also drop delicate hides if I can kill him. He's heaps of fun. I'm in like admin shit too. Hey. You can take them slowly. Come at night, dodge their attacks. And yeah, basically alternates between lions and baboons. But if you just fancy a little bit of cow rustling, you can head on over to the elite Longhorn. In fact, behind me. He is scared. He's really quick. He'll boop you over there and boop you over here. And you definitely want to try and take out these guys first. Oh, there's a baby. You can capture the babies with a cage and put them in a pen. Collect his head. Get your taxiderms for your wolf hunting lodge. Yeah, delicate hides. Yeah, even these dudes, knock you down. And if there's a lot of them, they just keep knocking you down. If you're unprepared, they're just going to drop you your regular premium beast hide. So get a couple of these guys up with your enclosure, but you can't learn that for quite a while. And you can have longhorns in your very own house, and then you can breed them and kill them at will, or get one of you guys to butcher them up. That elite longhorn spot is right here. You're another meteorite ore. If you don't want any meteorite ore and you just want an elite lion, this spot, I found it while I was looking for the elite longhorn, because this is the other longhorn spot. I thought there was 2. I have V3, but there's at least 2. And a quick little tip, if you are building that eagle ship and you've fallen off due to whatever reason, maybe you're not the one driving, maybe you jumped and it's a little bit too far for you to reach or fly back to with your wings, you don't have whatever reason, come to a teleporter. Hopefully you have 3 green crystals if you don't have it unlocked and some mask energy. You can actually select your ship. You can't teleport from it, you can teleport to it. And you can also set the preference so it will always be at the top or your home portal, whichever. Select him, teleport, and boom, you're all the way back in the sky. Because, yeah, that's a long way to fly regardless. So if you didn't know that, now you know. Hopefully you found this information informative and you're out there hunting your delicate hides. If you know of any other creatures who drop it, pop it in the comments and help the community out. Also let me know your thoughts on Soulmask so far. I'm always curious to hear yours opinion. Stick around on another guide on how to fine-tune your craftsman, or maybe you want to know how to use admin mode. Test some of these things out for yourself. Those guides are coming up next. Smash that like button, hit subscribe if you're not already. Until next time, I hope you have an excellent day, evening, night, morning, whatever it may be, wherever you may be. Have a good one.